When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's Group Therapy on 99.7 DJX.
Let's see if we can get her some help here. This is kind of a situation where she's been wanting a specific gift, and this is how she's going about trying to get it. Hey, Ben and Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Is it right to be waiting on a certain Christmas present to determine if I stay with my husband?
Okay.
Let me explain. We've been married for 3 years. We got married at the courthouse and used as a symbol one of those ring pops as the ring we exchanged.
Okay.
Now, we thought at the time it was cute and funny.
Sure.
Well, I still don't have a real ring.
Oh.
According to my husband, he, quote, hasn't found the right one. Or he, quote, doesn't want to go into debt over it.
Okay.
All I want is a band to show that I'm married. I've never had one. Oh, he bought a Harley and various other things, but that's with his portion of our money.
Oh.
He works. I'm a stay-at-home mom. But my husband says that money comes from the money left over for him because he earned it, not from money we have to share.
What?
What would you do? Should I tell him I want a ring by Christmas or I'm out? Thanks,
Wow.
Julie.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when we started reading this yesterday after the show, like Kelly interrupted me. Like she was out of
like,
her
he did
mind.
what?
I know.
Yeah.
I don't like this relationship.
No, I don't understand why there is money just for him and not like it's all supposed to be shared when you're married. Am I right? I mean, I know there are some that have like separate bank accounts for certain things. You know, maybe if both are earning, but she's not. So where is she supposed? She's just allowed to dip into this is just our shared portion and he's the only one that gets his own money.
Yeah. I mean,
how is that fair?
I that has to be a conversation between the two of them. And if he's the only one earning money, then what percentage is shared money and what percentage is his money and who determined that? Like, I guess, I don't know. There's just a lot of questions I have about this, and I don't like where this is going. And I think we always say in these sorts of things, you probably should talk to a counselor if you want to stay in this marriage.
Yes, but I can absolutely understand where she's coming from. And Bethany points out the ring is the least of your concerns. Yeah, I think this is definitely alluding to some other underlying issues.
Well, hey, love to hear your thoughts on it. 502-571-9970. We'll take some of your calls and get some of your responses next. Group therapy. Julie waiting for a real wedding ring. She and her husband been married for 3 years, used a ring pop the first time, kind of as a joke, but every time she brings it up, he gives her an excuse as to why he can't get her one. So she's kind of like, hey, should I tell him I need a ring by Christmas or I'm out?
Here's a couple of major points that she made that are sticking out with a lot of people. First of all, he bought a Harley and says that all the leftover money is his because he's the one that works.
Leftover
and
money.
Apparently she doesn't have free reign to their money as a couple. So that's a major issue as well. Gina commented on Facebook, that's a Band-Aid for the issue, the ring. But it would solve the ring if you just go and get one for yourself. Like go to JCPenney and get one if you just want a band. The ring is the least of her concerns, though. My concern is him reaping the benefits of her staying at home, proclaiming he's the only one that deserves perks because he works, and then telling her she gets only the leftovers. I would literally go get a job, split the child care 50-50. This guy's ridiculous.
Yeah, oh, man. I hate being in this situation where it's like we almost see the writing on the wall, but we don't know the emotional connection that these two have, and that's just a tough situation. Cassandra.
She absolutely works. I don't care what he says. When you're a stay-at-home mom, you absolutely work too. So half of that money is hers, regardless of what you think.
She may not be drawing a paycheck from an outside source, but she is working for the family, for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And a ring is a symbol of your love for each other. So the fact that he is not buying her one, that tells a lot about his character.
And she's not wanting something extravagant. She just wants a band.
Just a band.
Yes.
So my advice to her is, I'm sure she has access to that checking account. Go take your money and go buy you a ring. And if you don't like it, dip.
Cassandra, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Stephanie.
Hey, I was a stay-at-home mom for 5 years. Oh, my God. She works.
Yes.
She works hard, probably harder than he does. Because I homeschool, too. But I think he needs to dip because this just shows his character, and I don't think it's going to get better. It's okay for him to go in debt for a Harley, but not for just a band. She doesn't want anything crazy.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that he has money just for him.
No, we don't do that. Like, my husband now stays home, and I'm the one who's working because I needed that. And we don't have split money. Like, what's mine is his.
Yeah.
If he wants to buy something, he needs to go buy it. Like, I don't care. That's not right.
This is one of those instances where we want to be like, hey, Julie, can we just talk to your husband real quick?
Exactly. Can you put him on?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, just pass him the phone. A lot of people are mentioning this is financial abuse.
It is. It definitely is. I couldn't imagine.
All right. Well, hey, Stephanie, thank you so much for your phone call.
Thanks.
Yeah, Rachel agrees with the financial abuse. He has the privilege of having a full-time job and free childcare because of you. Extra money is our money. The red flag is that he feels it's his money, but not all hope is lost, she says. Sit him down, have a financial discussion of what expenses, childcare, running kids to activities would look like if you also had a full-time job. Gauge if he's going to understand that, change or not, and let that be your deciding factor, not whether he gets you a ring.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a good point and a lot of things to chew over. So, Julie, hopefully this gives you a little bit of guidance, a little bit of direction into what decision you want to make.
Yeah, either way, you do need to discuss it, whether you go and just, take the credit card and go buy yourself a ring and kind of like settle that issue. But the underlying issue of how he views the money and kind of the power of you guys are not seen as equals in his eyes.
Right.
And you need to figure that out.
All right. Well, hey, keep us posted. Good luck, Julie. And we'll follow up maybe after the holiday or
hoping for good things.
Yeah. Crossing our fingers for good things.